everybody. Today I would like to tell you 10 conversations between two people, the man and the woman. Conversation 1. The man, the man got the attention to the man B because he was having trouble finding 44th Street and Main Street. The man too replied to him. They ran parallel, and he wanted to know what exactly he was trying to find. The man one replied to him that he was trying to find Sunshine Convention Center, and he commented he was running late for a presentation and his team was waiting for him there. The man too suggested looking for Main Street and Highway 44. He suggested going to the end of Main Street and it would intersect with Highway 44. He commented, "Have not," and the man A could find the convention center on his right, and he commented his rear left tire was getting flat. The man too commented he could put some air into it. Conversation 2. The man said to the woman he would like to open a bank account with her friend. The woman agreed with him. She suggested filling out that application. Then she would need 2 forms of identification. She explained, one providing his date of birth and the other with a photo. She commented her birth certificate and driver license would be preferable. Lastly, she needed a government document providing his current address, and she wanted to know if he would like to apply for a joint account or that were account solely for him. The man replied to her a joint account, and he wanted to know if he needed his wife's document as well, because his wife was not there with him right then. However, he had some of her ID. The woman replied to him if he had his marriage certificate with him, they could get on the paperwork done on her behalf. However, later on, when his wife had come, she had showed up by their friend with one piece of photo identification, and she commented, "All you have to was sign that application." Conversation 3. The man said hello to the woman, and he commented he had worked very hard for her over 3 years, and he commented he had received numerous recommendations from his superiors, and he had shown leadership and gained respect from his co-workers, and he wanted to raise his salary to 35%. The woman agreed with him. She thanked for him because he worked harder, and she commented she see a bright future for him with their company, and she was ready to give him a raise. However, she didn't think their budget can afford 35%, and she wanted to know if there was any other way they can satisfy him. The man suggested raising 20%, longer vacation time, and supervisor's position. The woman replied to him she could give him the 20% and the supervisor's position. However, she didn't think they could give him the longer vacation time, and she commented they could see how the schedule worked. Conversation 4. The woman said hello to the man, and the woman A said hello to the woman B, and she wanted to know she said to the woman B she applied for the receptionist position in her office 2 weeks before, and she had wondering if the position had been filled. The woman B replied to her she had been just about to contact her because she was one of the applicants they had selected for an interview, and she wanted to know when the woman A were available last week, and she commented they were going to interview the candidates from Wednesday to Friday. The woman A replied to her Thursday would be good for her, and she wanted to know how about the time, and she commented she preferred the afternoon around 2. The woman B replied agreed with her, and she said she should remember that there wouldn't be anyone at a reception desk, so came straight to room 4 and asked to speak with Simon calling. Conversations 5. The man said hello to the woman, and he said to the woman he needed to see a very important parcel to Sydney, and it was imperative that it got there by Sunday, May 11th in the afternoon. The woman replied to him they had 2 options. She commented he could send it by express mail, and a delivery person could draw it there by Sunday at 4 p.m., or he could have been couriered and it would get there by Sunday at 8 a.m. The man thought the courier would be safer, and he wanted to know if there were any way he could verify exactly when the recipient got the package. The woman agreed with him, and she commented she could give him a receipt and a tracking number, then he could check it online. And she commented when the recipient received the package, they could sign for it. Once they signed for it, it would show up online on his tracking number. Conversation 6. The woman got the man's attention, and she wanted to know when he got back from work, and she commented she was thinking of making